information. And if this is your first time, I kindly want to know if it's your first time, put it on the chat. Okay, so I have she's about from America, Sabina from Owerri, Zina from Abuja, Lagos, Kasmi Onu from Enugu. Okay, I need you guys to just put, and if this is your first time, all right, you can let me know this is your first time. And I'm super excited. This information is going to really help you. Very simple information. And I want to bring it in a very simple form. So the first thing, you may want to ask is, what is Forex? So this environment we want to communicate to is an environment that is simply helping people make money through their mobile phone, learning the system of investing, learning the strategy of being a success through the financial market. And a lot of people like to just want to know what is Forex. And I'm just going to play this short video. It's a short video to just explain to you what Forex is about. And I'm going to come in, to continue after that. I need you to watch this quickly, and I'll be back.
Country, you may have needed to exchange your money. If so, you have already participated. If you have ever traveled to a foreign country, you may have needed to exchange your money. If so, you have already participated in Forex trading. Forex is the short form of foreign exchange. Well, Forex is a bit more than that. For example, companies buy goods from other countries. In order to buy them, they need to obtain the local currency first, just like us when going on holiday. The difference is they will exchange huge amounts. When these companies exchange these huge amounts, they will actually move the price because the demand for the currency that they need increases. When the demand increases, the price increases. With all this exchanging going on around the world, the exchange rates constantly move. This is how it works. When currencies are exchanged, they have a certain price, the exchange rate. As in any market, the price of a currency is determined by the law of supply and demand. If there are many people or companies that want to change euros into dollars, the price of the dollar will rise against the euro, and so the exchange rate will change. Let's use an everyday example to explain how you can actually profit from this. Say you live in Europe and went on holiday to the United States. Let's say that you changed your 500 euros into US dollars at the rate of $1.4 for every euro. You got 700 US dollars, but you do not spend any money at all. So you still have $700 after you come back. After the exchange rate moved from 1.4 to 1.3, instead of getting just 500 euros back, you actually get 538.5 euros. You have gained 38.5 euros simply from holding your money in dollars while the exchange rate changed. This is essentially how we trade in the Forex market. We buy a certain amount of a currency, hold on to it whilst the exchange rate moves, then change it back, making money along the way. How to decide when the right time to buy and sell is exactly what we teach you throughout the rest of our learning lessons. As you can imagine, traveling a lot and saving a bit of money on your holiday budget and then exchanging it, it's not really a practical approach to trading currencies. Fortunately, there is an easier way to do this. You can trade currency through online exchange offices called brokers. What this means is that you can exchange currencies online throughout the day and take advantage of the constantly fluctuating exchange rates. Just as in the example of when you went on holiday, you can buy different currencies and make a profit as the exchange rates change. This is trading the Forex market. Trading Forex online with a broker has many benefits. You can trade Forex from your home or anywhere that you have an internet connection. The Forex market never sleeps. It is open 24 hours a day, 5 days a week, and so can suit your daily routine. You do not need a huge budget to get started. As little as $150 is enough to begin trading and building your account over time. Of course, it will require some learning until you get there, but this is exactly what Tradimo is here for. To help you learn how to trade in a way that can suit your individual lifestyle, and to help you navigate your way through the Forex market.
All right, beautiful.
Foreign exchange or Forex market is the word.
Okay, can everyone who's here simply just have the or did you grab the idea of Forex? All right, put 7 on the chat if you did grab the idea of what Forex is about. Okay, just put 7 on the chat. I'm just quickly gonna go over something else. Just a moment. But if you did, put 7 on the chat. Okay. Because the whole idea, a lot of people need to understand the advantage, what is really Forex. So I could say in simple form, Forex is the e-commerce of the nation's currencies in the world. I'm going to take this call to outline the benefit in knowledge so that if you're here today, you understand the knowledge of what Forex is about. If you just understand it, then you probably know how you're going to engage. Why it's so important you have to engage in this environment. So today, how many of you know about e-commerce? You know about e-commerce. All right, put 5 on the chat or put EC on the chat. I just want to use this to explain the advantage of building an e-commerce market as to having a shop. Okay. Let's see. Okay, good. Put EC on the chat if you know about e-commerce. Today, I love this environment because there was a time in my life while I was young, while I was still in the street hustling, I got introduced to a friend of mine that dropped me into the environment of e-commerce while I was selling fashion. I didn't have a shop. Neither do I have, a clothing line, but I was able to be introduced to a group of individuals that import clothes. And I created an e-commerce shop. And what I do is that I just take graphical pictures and I put on my shop. And I built a community where I could sell and advertise my product, both on WhatsApp, both on Instagram, several places, and several other online shops. And what people do is they see these beautiful things and they ask me, how much is it? I just put a price tag to it and they tell me to bring it. And I just go to these shops. I'll take the picture, I'll collect the product they'll give me because I've created a relationship with them. And boom, I'd go deliver. That is the manual e-commerce today. And a lot of people are made, this industry has grown to be a multi-billion, even $1 trillion industry, where you can just own a picture, sell it to a group of people and the other product, and it's delivered to your home. I mean, if you have participated in e-commerce, being in this environment, all right, just put 10 on chat. You see the ease of buying things rather than going to a shop to buy or sell. I mean, if you think e-commerce really solves a problem or the hardship of moving from shop to shop or buying things, e-commerce solves a problem. Today, you can order things from the United States, wherever you are, or even in the cities within you, you can order things and it's brought to your home. That is e-selling. Okay, so shops are rendering their services and products online. See, the world we live in today is a world where things are done the easy way. We're moving into where they're taking the hardship up and things are being done the easy way. Making money through the Forex market is actually an easy way. Today, we have several currencies of nations around the world that are being traded. Now, the reason I showed you this video, I've done several presentations of, Forex, but I don't think I'm giving you guys this approach because I found that and I saw that and a lot of people don't understand the advantage of Forex. Okay, today there is real estate, there is e-real estate. You don't have to own a land, build a house to make money from real estate. How many of you know that? Put yes in the chat, yes or no. Today there is fractional real estate. There are a group of people that will come together and buy land. It's called e-real estate. There are some companies today that are partnered. They'll do the buying. They'll do the bulk buying and they'll just do it fractional. So you can have your 20,000, you can have your $20, $50, and you invest in, and a fraction of that is going to be, because why? They know we live in a world today where there are options. There are billions of people that want to help make money with their small money. What if you have the knowledge of the currencies of the world? There are 5 industries in the world today that are very viable. 5 industries. You want to write this down. Number 1 is the what? E-commerce industry. If you want to learn how you want to become successful, because this is what I want to show you. All right. I want you guys to pay attention to wealth. If you're on this call, probably you're on this call because you want to learn a way for you to become successful. There are 4 ways you can earn money, and 2 of these ways make you a success. 2 gives you an opportunity to leverage. All right. And being an employee, you get to work for money. Being self-employed, you get to work for money to be able or have an opportunity to create a business or become an investor. A lot of people are just stuck in the employees and the self-employed, but I really want to talk about being a business owner, being an investor. All right. These are people who own the system and they pay people for working for them. That's a business owner. An investor, these are people that they have investment and make money work for them. Now, this is the question you want to ask. How can I be a business owner and how can I become an investor? Now, I'll tell you this. For you to become an investor, you need a whole lot of money. For you to become a business owner, you need a whole lot of money. So one of the things you want to do is what? You want to look for leverage. All right, I need you to type leverage in the chat. So if you don't have a lot of money, all right, there are systems that could give you leverage. Put leverage in the chat because that's really the information that changes knowledge, true knowledge. Okay. You don't have to be someone who owns millions of dollars to set up a business. You need a whole lot of capital and experience. But today you can leverage over several industries. I want to give you the 5 industries you can leverage over. Number one of them is the e-commerce industry, where you could partner or get the knowledge of how to sell online. Be an affiliate sales manager, all right? Someone who could connect the product to what? The customer. That's e-selling. You can actually do that. You can make a whole lot of money, all right? You can find courses online. This is making a lot of people thousands of dollars on a daily basis. E-commerce is a big industry, but you still need to have what? A proper information and a learning on that. Another industry is the cryptocurrency industry. Okay, are you guys writing this down? Put one if you're writing this down, because my whole goal is to inform you. Okay, the cryptocurrency environment is a $1 trillion environment as we speak, moving with speed. A couple of years ago, if you bought a Bitcoin, if you bought $1 Bitcoin, maybe 2008, 2009, you have over 1,000 Bitcoin in unit. Today, because of the evolution of the world of currencies, money is moving in dimensions, is having an evolution, all right? Money is simply the exchange, the agreement between two people for exchange. So today we live in a world where we have a global world in a space called online. Now people live in different places and they're having transactions. Fiat doesn't really work. So the idea of cryptocurrency, all right, really sold and it became very, very accepted. And because of that, all right, demand grew, usage grew, and the currency. Okay, so someone who had 1,000 Bitcoin in 2009 with just $1 is today, all right, times the price of Bitcoin is presently $30,000 for one. Imagine if you had $1,000, that's $30,000 times 8,000, which is how much? That's $30 million, right? So with $1, you became $30 million worth. That is wealth transfer. It's still happening today. It may not be as about 13 years or 15 years or close to about 20 years. It may not be that, but today is working. There are other cryptocurrencies today that you can learn about the world of cryptocurrency and learn how to purchase, invest in what? Small currencies with your $10, $20, and accumulate this currency over a period of time, 1 year, 2 years to 5 years. And you're going to find that in the next 5 years, you're worth hundreds of thousands of dollars just by leveraging over the information. That is true. Put 2 on the chat if you got that. Okay. The third industry, all right, is the digital marketing industry. One thing you can learn as someone who want to learn a skill is to learn how to show people an opportunity to sell their product. Okay, so the digital marketing skill is a service industry that anything in the world that people buy is seen. So learn the skill of advertising, selling things, or helping people sell their market. That's a big industry that is in the billions of dollars. You can learn. All right, people will pay you highly for that service, and it's a service you can do from the comfort of your mobile. Everything I'm telling you right now is a skill or an environment you can do from the comfort of your mobile phone, and you can become wealthy. Okay, that's 3. Number 4 is social media. Today we live in the world. We live in our mobile phones. The social media industry houses the environment for you to digitally sell. All right, is actually over $1 billion. I think in $1 trillion. Okay, the social media, learning social skills, all right, owning a social platform, all right, integrating people, because people live in their mobile phones right now. So if you learn the social, industry, if you learn about the social industry, you can make thousands of dollars on a daily basis. But the question is, where and how can you start? The 5th is actually the financial market. This is the biggest of them all right, and it's the simplest of them all, and it's the one you need less capital to leverage. All right, it's a market that is moving over $6.6 trillion. I just showed you how. What do you really need to participate in the Forex market? Number 1, you need the skill set. Then you need capital to invest. Thank God you don't need a whole lot of capital, but the first and primary thing is the skill set. Okay, how do you know how to buy and sell a currency? How do you invest? Where can you do it? This is the primary skill set. And that is what we come in as Pewatnation. We are a community, all right, an academy that helps people who want to leverage over this market that is moving over $6.6 trillion, all right, learn how to invest. So today, I don't need to have a lot of money to own a land, but through the to own a currency or invest thousands of move from countries to countries, all right, just exchanging what currencies. You can make a lot of money in minutes, in seconds, in hours, in days, in weeks. Every day the market trades 24/7. And this is one of the beauty of this market, why I said it's the best and actually the most secured, all right, because it's not owned by any entity. All these industries that I've actually mentioned for you is the best way to actually liberate yourself financially. The financial market is not owned by any entity. Why? It's talking about the independent currencies of every nation. And as long as commerce is moving, all right, the currencies are moving. All you just need to do is know which currency is rising and which currency is what? Dropping. And this is where the education comes in. What we offer you in Pewatnation, all right, we offer you the education. We provide you educational resources and information you need to easily. Now, there are steps to this environment. Okay, I've been in this environment for over 5 years now, and I've seen that a lot of people have made mistakes just getting this information I'm sharing with you. And the next thing is they start up wrongly because they're interested in any money from home, any money, a fraction of money from this financial market. But let me tell you steps, the process. Okay, 96% of people coming to this industry, they fail within their first 6 months. You don't want to be the individual who comes into this market. Now, I'll tell you why they fail. This market was primarily designed for the wealthy people. The banks, the federal government, huge financial companies. So they play big and they play to win. The reason you and I can leverage over this market is because it is not controlled by them. Hence, it would have just be for them. Because it's not controlled and owned, it is open to all. But if you don't have the proper knowledge, you're going to come in here assuming you can succeed without proper knowledge, and you're going to lose a lot of money. I give you data. 96% of people will continue to fail if they don't have the proper detail and information for the first 6 months. I've been in the environment, I've seen people fail. I came in here not liking Forex. I thought it was an environment for just a group of people, but I learned the way to success. I follow through mentorship, and I know the skill of success in this environment technically, and I've helped thousands of people really learn the skill. But I can tell you one major thing I found out over the years, that a lot of people who trade this market don't have access to what? Equity, which is actually what you need to succeed in the market. Access to investing, access to risk to invest, money. So what we did with our platform is not only just offer you the education of how to buy, we created a guiding environment that is going to aid you to get access to equity. All right. So you don't have enough money to trade or leverage. We have system in place that could give you access to trading with huge capital. So you don't have to bring in your money or the less you don't have or what you have if you do, okay, to risk it during the process of your learning. So we give individuals the opportunity to leverage our skill. So we have something we call copy to paste to earn. That is the first stage. We want you to be a student that focus on making money over the next 12 months. So I want to ask this question. If you happen to be a student who want to learn this skill, while you're learning, if in the next 12 months you're learning and you get access to $100,000 in funding, would you see that as a viable interest to learn this skill, to invest in this skill? If we can help you get access to $100,000 in funding while you're learning, put 7 on chat. All right. While you're going through the process of mastering this skill through our environment, we're going to give you the necessary guide, all right, resource to help you over the next 12 months to get access to $100,000. That is our primary goal. And this is it. If you're here today, all right, we've been able to partner with the information and knowledge that is there, that traders don't have to trade with their money. There are institutions that are willing to fund traders who know how to trade. So our environment is to create traders who can follow trading. So we already know how to trade. All you need to do is leverage over us, and we can give you access to these institutions that want to fund those traders that know how to trade. So we are like a broker that offers the education that gives access to money. That's what Pewatnation is about. We teach you the skill, but most importantly, we want you to first gain access to money, because the skill without money is useless. It's what, fruitless. Do you guys agree with me? Put 100 on chat, because I want everybody to understand this message. You know, if a couple of years ago, a lot of people understood the message, you know, today, a lot of people are learning the skill with less capital. They don't have enough capital. And when they learn the skill of just growing $10 to $100, the next thing is that they want to do it with speed. They don't apply the rules of the banks. What if you now have what the banks have to apply their rules? So you can trade with $100,000, you can trade with $5,000, okay, with little leverage. So I don't have to come in with $1,000 and invest $1,000. What I can do is that if I have $1,000, I want to invest in this environment, I could fractionize $1,000 and I could put $100 to get access to a $10,000. So rather than trade with $1,000 of my equity, I can trade with $100 invested in what? A grant or a funded account to trade a $10,000. So I saved $900 to be able to trade with $10,000. Does that make sense? Put $7. All right. I just said put 7. I wanted to say put 7 on the chat. I said put $7. Come on. All right. Does that make sense? Put 7 on the chat. That is the whole idea of leverage. So you come into this environment and you can leverage huge equity, even in the process of learning. How can you do that? The only thing we want from you is to learn how to copy and paste. So Pewatnation offers you, all right? So what we do, so let me tell you about our services that's going to offer you and give you this, okay? We help you through guidance to manage and grow accounts and portfolios just like the pros. With our platform, we provide you accountable and rewarding mentorship, day-to-day trading services. We have over 15 sessions, live sessions that guide you through knowing how to trade, all right? We have 15 sessions knowing how to trade binary, forex, and mentorship in investing in the digital environment. Being a success in this environment doesn't take you. It takes someone who's already successful. It takes a mentor. It takes a coach. It takes a system of success. We offer you that mentorship that's going to help you understand the principles of success. Now we have the tool and the vehicle to now give you, all right, what it takes to be successful. Does that make sense? So one of the things, you know, that's beautiful in this environment that I can say that you can be exceptional from all of the other mistakes we've made in the beginning, because life is a sum total of the choices you make. You know, when we came into this environment, there are certain things that I realized that if they were probably expanded and, you know, we came in with much information that I have today, I probably, or many billions of people wouldn't have lost money, all right, the way they did. Okay, imagine now we live in a generation where people don't have to lose money in Forex the way 5 years ago, 2 years ago, 3 years ago, even 1 year ago, because now we have access to funded accounts. We have access to funded portfolios. And all you just need to do is make a decision that I want to be disciplined, I want to be coachable and teachable. We offer you this resource. Do you need trades? We call you trades day to day. We tell you when to buy, when to sell. All right, we tell you the risk to take. And all you just need to do is follow an instruction. And if you follow this instruction over the next 1, 2, 3 months, most of you, some of you are going to gain access to a $10,000 portfolio, $5,000 portfolio, $50,000 portfolio, depending on the capacity you want to come in with. But this is the beauty. Even as far as $100,000 portfolio, all right, with 400 and less than $500, you can get access to a $100,000 portfolio. It means you don't have to bring in $100,000 to trade of your own equity. You could use a $500 to leverage $100,000. And what do you need? These investors just need a few things from you. What are those few things? They need your discipline and the ability to manage their funds. What is that discipline? You can grow their funds and you can have the discipline not to lose it. Does that make sense? As a Forex trader. Now, this may be something you cannot do for yourself in a hurry. All right. And that is why we created an environment to help you do this. When it comes to the trade, we administer the trade you can take in the account. We tell you what to buy, what to sell. Their goal is that they don't want you to lose a certain percentage in a month. and for you to grow a certain percentage of profit in a month. If you follow our guidance, I wouldn't say it's easy, but it is better of trading with your own skill without proper management and without equity. There are millions of people today. I can give you the information. So what this information, you can actually go Google it there. Just go on Google, just go on, YouTube, type funded account. You see several of them. Some of them are real, some of them are fake. Okay. Now, what you want to do is ask for the requirement to get funded. You find out that most of them just want you to do 8% or 10% within a period of 30 days and 5% within a period of 60 days. So a total of 90 days. All right. They want you to just do 13% of profit. And if you're not forthcoming with profit, they also want to know you don't have to lose 5% a day in trading as a trader, or you don't lose 10% a month as a trader. So they know that either on profit or on loss, you know how to stay on a certain margin. Now, if you don't know how to do this, it's going to take you months or even years to practice risk management. What if we guide you from day one? You don't have to know how to trade, but can you copy and paste? That's where the power of copy and paste. We know you would learn. We want you to take your time to learn. Every day, join our sessions, learn how to buy, learn how to sell. All right. But the first learning we want you to do is learn how to copy and paste, so that while you're learning the skill of trading, as you're perfecting it, there could be money available for you to trade if you just follow the rules of copy and paste to gain access to this funded account. It's a new terrain. We started in December, and through this model, the process have been able to produce over 60 students within the Pewatnation that have gained access to 5,000, 10,000, 50,000, 100,000, 200,000. Some of them have made withdrawals in the thousands of dollars just by leveraging a small capital and leveraging our system. I wouldn't say here today that it's going to be a simple process, because being a success is not a simple process. All right. It's not an easy process, but it has a system, and that system is simple: following rules, following guidelines. I believe by the grace of God, we've been able to create these guidelines for people to follow. And we created a mentorship environment to guide you, because why? For you to be successful, you need to learn the principles of success. And that is why, rather than sell courses, sell you how to trade in courses and videos, we decided to make it a journey with you. I am joining with all my students. We'll make the mistakes together. We'll trade together. We win together. We lose together. You're going to get better in an environment of live access, all right, to what it is we do in trading every day. Okay, the simple mistakes we make as traders, we're going to do them together. And this is going to strengthen you as a trader better while you learn the principles of getting access to equity. 12 months later, you're going to be someone who knows how to walk the market. All right. And through the system, you've been able to gain access to huge equity. If you think that's amazing, put 100 on the chat. And really, that's what our message, that's what Pewatnation is for. Okay. So you want to ask the question, what is it going to take you to get started in Pewatnation? It's quite simple, because we believe this is a journey. All right. You need time. This is what is going to take you to get started within the platform. Our registration is actually $100 every month. Okay. For subscription, and $50 to get started. That's $150. But we're not doing a monthly plan. We're doing a 3-month plan, because this is an environment you need 3 months within the journey that we want to offer you. This is not just an environment to want to come and learn how to trade. No, we have a goal. Our goal is to help 1,000 individuals over the next 1 year have access to a six-figure foundation in earning. It means we're not just trying to just create traders. I've done that. I've helped hundreds of thousands of traders, all right, really become successful in trading, but they were not successful in finance. My goal is to use my lifetime in trading to be able to help give you why you're trading, which is what? Equity, access to huge equity. So we want you to journey with us. If you want to gain access to a $10,000 portfolio, and the beautiful thing about this portfolio, I'm mentioning this money is, okay, if I use a $50 to get a $5,000 account, all right, what is the process to doing that? What is the benefit? Now, this is it. Simple. I'll explain it in 2 minutes. If you take a $50 today and you get access to a $5,000 account, they are not just giving you a $5,000 live account. They first want you to prove that you can handle that $5,000 live account by going through a process of evaluation. And that evaluation, what you need is, I just explained, you need to show them you can't lose more than 5% in trading in a day whenever you take a trade, and you can't lose 10% in a period of 30 days. That's the first evaluation. And if that is done in profit for that 30 days, if you do 8%, it means you pass the evaluation, and that's one evaluation. Okay, some brokers just offer one evaluation, you go straight to live. Why some they offer two? The one I do offer two. Okay, some other students do the one. Okay, but it takes different criteria. But the criteria for the one I'm sharing right now, you need two. Phase one, 8% profit. Then you don't have to lose 10%, all right, within the space of 30 days. Now, the second phase, they give you 60 days to just do 5% of profit and the same loss, don't lose 10%. If you can do this, now they say you've passed the evaluation, you are now a funded credible trader. They're going to give you a live account of $5,000. And now you are going to be in a profit share because they believe you're a credible trader. All right, they are willing to give you that money. They are willing to share for the success you bring to them. So whatever you do in profit, they're going to give you 80% of whatever profit you make. And they're just going to take 20% for passing the evaluation and gaining access to the equity. I mean, I think this leverage is beautiful. So that is what a lot of successful traders are using today. So all they do is they go for learn the skill, master a strategy, and they use the strategy to come and get access to a funded account. If you can do that by yourself, you can come here. You're welcome to come learn the skill. All right. But also, it's going to take you time. So you don't have to take all of this time. Why not take that time to learn? And while you're learning, you can get access to the equity. That is really what we do. So today you can trade with $5,000. You can trade with 10. You can trade with 100. All right. And imagine you're doing 10%. So let's say you're trading with $10,000 with just $100, and you do 10% in a month after you pass the evaluation. That is $1,000. What is 80% profit share of $1,000? That's $800. Imagine you bought an account with $10,000 and now you can get $800 in profit. Is that an amazing venture? Now, for me, this is scaling. I can now take from the $800 and go purchase a $20,000 or a $50,000 account for $250, and I will still save $550. So now I have a $10,000 and I would go through the same process of evaluation to get a $50,000 account. And let's say in the next 2 months, I pass the $50,000 account. How much am I going to have in portfolio? 50,000 plus 10,000, that's 60,000. If I do 10% a month, how much is that going to be? $6,000. What is 80% of $6,000? Some of you are going to be making about $5,000. So it depends on the equity. You don't have to start and gain $5,000 or get to $50,000 or $100,000. Take the next 12 months to scale up. And that is what you can really do with us. We can help you do that. All right. And like I said, you can see it's a journey. You don't have to start and do it in 1 month. Don't think to do it in a month when you have a year. All right, because at the end of the day, you need time and discipline to become better in trading. And that is really what we offer. If you think this information is really good for you, want to get back at the person who got you into this environment and tell them you want to get started. My environment is not for everyone, but everyone who's had a fall time in Forex, everyone who's failed, who's wondered, why am I not getting results? The problem is, it's not about learning the skill. It's having why you're learning the skill, which is access to equity. And now if you have equity in front of you and all you just need to do is to be a disciplined trader, would you rather be in an environment where discipline is learned and you can gain access to this equity? All right, you want to join the movement of helping 1,000 individuals become six-figure income earners, because the movement is real. We could transform the experiences of traders. All right, what we have could empower people in trading. We just want people who believe, and I can put in the I'd say this. It's not an easy task to be a six-figure income earner. So it's not about trading. It's about making the effort to grow beyond just becoming an employee or self-employed, and creating the opportunity for you to become a business owner and an investor. It takes effort. It takes consistency and discipline. And we're willing to go that journey with you. Get back to the person who placed you on. We have an amazing product in addition as well. All right, and that product is actually open to everyone, but right about now it's for the members of Pewatnation. If you are here today, we have an amazing tool. As in trading, there are different benefits. We just launched one of our amazing, automation, which gives you an opportunity to earn while you are learning automatically. Okay, what does that mean? It's going to take effort for you to trade and master the skill. Some people don't even have the time luxury of joining a session or even watching a chart to take a trade and copy and paste it by themselves. So one of the things we've done right now is offer students who are willing to trade hands off. Okay, you don't want to, now it's not to make you lazy, but it's just an extra benefit being in the environment. Okay, so my trading services, I have opened it up. So you want to trade with me automatically. All you need to do, all right, is register on the broker and fund your account. Okay, whatever I'm doing in your trading, you connect. All you need to do is to connect. Whenever you connect your account to my account, whatsoever I'm doing in my account is going to reflect in your account in the same percentage proportion. So let's say I'm buying a particular currency and I do 2%, you're going to do 2% in your account. If I do 5% in a month, you're going to do 5%. If I do 10%, 20% in a month, you're going to do 20%. And guess what? We're not charging you to pay for this service. The only thing we're going to charge you for is when profit is made in that account. All right. All you just need to do is give us 20%. You take 80%. You're not paying any fee if you're a member of Pewatnation. Does that make sense? So it's literally, I'm trading for you, but you have full automation, full access to your money. You can close it. You can fund it any amount you want to fund it as long as it's $500. Easy way of making money from the experts. All right. And this is just to help you become a success and focus on learning the skill and focus on paying attention to what is needful so that you don't get distracted by the fact that you're not making money, and you can help anyone who's in this environment. In the next coming week, all right, we're going to be opening this to even members that are not in Pewatnation. But the only difference is if you are in Pewatnation, you're going to be getting this benefit of 80% profit share. Okay, you're going to be taking 80%, but if you're not a member of Pewatnation, all right, you're going to have access to 60% profit share. Okay, so this is an environment. Our goal is to really help people really focus on being profitable in Forex. And I believe with this information, we'll take you to the top, not from the bottom. We'll take you to the top and leave the bottom because the bottom is way too crowded. Thank you for paying attention to this information. Get back to the person who placed you on. Let's sign you up right now. All right. And take the journey. If you need further questions, you also get back to the person. Now, I'm willing to take calls with anyone. All right. And let's just get you started. God bless you. Have a nice evening. Bye-bye.